I'm back! Hello! Welcome to another video here in my channel. If you see a little bit extra light, it's because today it's actually the only day that I'm filming in the morning. Today we will talk about brushes, makeup brushes. On one of my past videos I got a comment from you guys saying that you have brushes but you don't really know what to use them for or how you should use them and all that. And today I'm here to tell you that first I need to get ready. So this is actually a get ready with me / talking about my brushes and all that, like you see on the title. And while I'm getting ready, I will explain you guys the brushes that I have, what do I use. But if you are a beginner, like I will tell you like the only 2 or 3 things that you need. It's not that much, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But before this video starts, if you're watching this and you are not a subscriber, it's pretty easy. There's a red button down there, it says subscribe. You click on it, and then you also click on the bell on the side so you get notifications every time I post a video, which by the way, it's every Sunday. We'll start with primer. This one is the Fresh and Fit from Essence. And for this, I always just take my hands. For foundation and concealer, you always have 2 options. You can use brushes, and for that I have these 2. I use usually this one for foundation and this one for concealer because this one is really precise, so I can easily come here and just, it blends really good. I really like it. And this one is from NYX. I bought it specifically for the foundation, for their foundation. But if you are a beginner, what I recommend for you, it's actually a makeup sponge. This one is the Juno sponge. It costs about €6 more or less. You can order it online and I really like it. It's my favorite sponge and it does the job fast and really good, so I highly recommend it. Now what you want to do is picking up the sponge, and with these thinner parts you are going to blend the concealer because as you can see it's way easier to come here near your eye. For the powder you also have more than one option. You have brushes, powder puff, or you can also use a dry sponge. Now, what I highly recommend if you're a beginner and you don't exactly know what to bake, how to bake, and what is actually baking, I recommend a brush because first, it does not apply such a thick layer of powder. It makes it really light and soft and more natural. And second, it's really easy to start and to learn how to do it. So we take a little bit on the brush. And with light. After powder, I like to do immediately my eyebrows. And for that, the first thing you need is a spoolie. A spoolie is a little brush that literally brushes your brows into place. And then depends on which brow product you like to use. For example, I like to use a brow pomade and I do not have a pencil for this. But it's no problem because this one actually comes with one. It's hidden here. And what you do is you put it in and there. You have a brush. But again, if you think this is a lot to you, you can just buy a brow pencil. And usually a brow pencil comes with 2 ends. It comes with a spoolie on one side and the pencil on the other. And that's what I'm gonna use today. For the eyes, I picked a really simple palette. This one is the Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar, and as you guys can see, the colors are really on the cold brow tones, a really nice thing to have like on a daily basis for work or school. And I will do it using only 3 brushes, because basically that's the only thing you need. The most important one is always to have a fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush, because this is the kind of brush that you will use to do most of your blending and to basically apply a light shade all over your crease, all over your eye, basically. The next one you need is a smaller brush like this. And why so small and so short? Because it has the right size so you can apply just a little bit of shimmer on your inner corner, and even if you want, you can wet your brush with a setting spray and apply even a little bit shimmer here on the lid too. The third and last brush that you will need is a smudging brush. This kind of brush is perfect for applying shadows on the lower lashes, and even if you want to make a more precise, darker line on the outer corner of your lid. So yeah, now picking up the palette, I will use basically just 2, maybe 3 colors. I will pick this one, a more shimmery one for the inner corner, and then maybe this or this darker one. So with a lighter brown already on the brush, I will just apply it really simple on the lid. Now with a smaller brush, we pick the highlighter for the inner corner. And we apply it also a little bit on the brow bone. Now with the third brush, I will pick a little darker color, just a little bit, and we'll smudge on the lower lashes. Now I will just apply mascara off camera and I'll be right back. So as you can see, it's not that hard to do a everyday super simple and easy look, and you don't need that many tools. 3 brushes, and even if you want, you don't even need the lower lash brush / colors. You can just go as simple as you want and still feel that you have a little bit of something, especially on the inner corner of the eyes. Now to finish the face, here's where it gets tricky, because when you go to buy makeup brushes, they all say that they have a purpose. Well, let me tell you something. If you buy a blush brush and for you, for some reason, it feels like it's better for your contour, then use it for your contour. The brushes don't need to be exactly for what they say they are. They are there for helping you and for you to use them as you think it's the best way for you. So now for bronzer, blush and highlighter, I will be using this palette over here, and I will use this one for contour / bronzer, this one for blush, and this one for highlighter. Now for contour and bronzer, I like to use a brush like this. It's pretty thick, not that thick actually, but it's a big brush. And yeah, for blush I have this one from Real Techniques. It is actually the blush brush, and actually it's the best blush brush that I ever had. I really like it and I highly recommend. And then for highlighter, I don't have a fan brush, which I would actually like to have, but I have this one. It actually does still the job pretty well, so I'm happy with it. And yeah, So I will do this, then immediately put on a lip and setting spray, and I'll be right back. So that's it, guys. This was today's video. Thank you so much for the comments and for suggesting this. If you have any other questions or suggestions, please tell me everything down on the comments. I appreciate very much, and I love reading your comments full of love and support. I hope I could answer your questions, but if you still have them, don't forget, thumb there. But otherwise, you know the drill, guys. If you like it, just like it. And people, it's precious. Don't stress it out. Keep it funny. Bye, guys.